right, of course, that's the voice of Mr. Barry Hammond alongside the one and only Tanya Stevens. Once a welcome again to the Sherry S. Chit Chat radio show right here on JA Radio. Today we're talking about something truly inspiring, an initiative that's all about giving back to the island we love. It's called Give to Jamaica Week, and it's mobilizing Jamaicans at home and abroad to unite in generosity, service, and impact. Joining me today is the visionary behind the movement, Mr. Barron, a business leader, philanthropist, and proud Jamaican who believes that together we can do more for our homeland. Barron, welcome to the show. It's such a pleasure having you here today.
Good morning, Sherry. Happy Sunday to you and the JA Irie crowd. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Happy to have you here, sir. And of course, it's all about the Sherry S. Chit Chat Radio Show. And this station, I'll have to let you know that as well, that it is a community-based radio station out of Queens, New York. We try to support our black businesses. We try to make a difference in any way that we can. And we're loving what you're doing in regards to the Give to Jamaica Week. So, Barron, for listeners hearing about this for the first time, what exactly is Give to Jamaica Week?
Absolutely. And so Give to Jamaica Week is really simple. It's an opportunity for them to discover and directly donate to Jamaican public schools or a handful of really high-quality charities in Jamaica. We set this up because we believe the diaspora is extremely philanthropic, extremely generous. The estimates suggest that Jamaicans and Jamaican households in the U.S. donate $1 billion USD a year to some form of charity. But the vast majority of that stays here. And because most people aren't exposed to really good things in Jamaica, if you care about autism, there are organizations in Jamaica that are helping folks there that have autism. If you care about the arts, there are organizations there that are helping folks to do that. If you care about violence prevention, which we all do, there are actually people with legitimate organizations that are helping young people learn how to mediate their issues, learn how to be involved in sports and do all sorts of things. So all the things we're passionate about in America that we support, and is amazing about how our community tries to help as we create lives here in America, there are ways for us to also support those things in Jamaica. And so we set up givetojamaica.com just for that, to create an opportunity for us all to find things to be passionate about and to support with our direct charity.
All right, so that's in a nutshell what the Give to Jamaica Week is about. Of course, if you're just joining us, we're talking to Mr. Barron Chanham, taking a moment right now to say much love to everyone on Twitch TV, everyone on the world map. Who do we have here? I'm seeing Germany, I'm seeing the United States. What's up, Canada? I want to say much love to everyone checking in right now on Mixcloud, everyone on JAIrie.radio.com. Much love to my Facebook family as well. We are here today to make a difference. We're talking about to Jamaica Week. All right, everyone checking in right now. Don't forget, you can call us live in studio. If you have a question for Mr. Channer, you can call him here at 929-294-7298. Once again, the number to call live in studio to speak to Mr. Channer, it's 929-294-7298. So, Mr. Channer, I want to find out what is the purpose. You did talk about the purpose and the mission then of Jamaica Week, so I don't need to ask you that again. But I kind of want to know how did this all begin and how has it grown since inception?
Absolutely. And first thing, I'm a Jamaican-born man.
Jamaican.
You can call me Barron, right? But I appreciate the respect.
Yes.
In terms of how it's grown, this is our first year in terms of this specific initiative, but the team behind it are people who have been actively involved in philanthropy for decades in New York, in Miami, and other parts of the diaspora. In my particular case, I have been involved with, and at least for the last 15, 16 years, on the board of the American Friends of Jamaica. We also have members of the team, Keisha Phipps, who, formerly Executive Director of American Friends of Jamaica, Immaculate Conception High alumni, and involved in other ways. So we have done this kind of activity before. Since we started this, we started this with an idea, and we were hoping to get 50 Jamaican schools on board and help those 50 schools raise thousands of dollars and hopefully, build from that. Today, as I speak to you, we have 270 organizations involved, including 25% of all Jamaican public schools. So 1 out of every 4 is participating currently on givetojamaica.com and hoping that one of your listeners is willing to support them. And they're asking for everything from money to help fence the school, money to help with air conditioning, money to help expand classrooms so that they can move from shift school and have all the students in school at one time. So the broad range of things. So to grow from hoping for 50 to 270. When we started this, we didn't know what the level of engagement would be in Jamaica. We were fortunate and blessed to have some of the leading foundations operating in Jamaica say, we like what you're doing and we would like to help by making sure you find impactful charities to include. And so Digicel Foundation is a nominating partner. Thanks to them. Sandoz Foundation is a nominating partner. The Council on Voluntary Social Services is a nominating partner. American Friends of Jamaica, Kingston Creative. So to go from an idea with a couple of people who were just passionate about how to give back to Jamaica to having 1/4 of all public schools in Jamaica, 36 very significant charities hoping to raise money, and some of the largest foundations supporting you. And then, of course, individuals like yourself, your radio show, the Sherry South Chit Chat show, JA Irie. We've had other media partners who've been supportive of us. This thing has really grown, and it comes from a spirit of, we love Jamaica. We know that every chance they give us to show that love of Jamaica, whether it be the food, whether it be the music, whether it be the sports, we will do that. And now with this, givetojamaica.com, people are seeing there's another way to show your love with your charity.
Yes.
And you don't have to trust somebody else. You go on this site, and if you pick Letit Primary School or Effortville Primary School or whichever primary school, and every parish is covered, if you pick a school, the money you give is going to that school. No one else is deciding which other school it goes to. So you get to choose and show your love in that way.
So
and
let me
it's been
see.
Great to see the response.
Let me see if I get it right. So for everyone who is listening to me today, everyone on Facebook Live, Jamaicans at home and abroad, I know that, we in this diaspora, we like to give back, like Mr. Chanel says, to our communities, especially where we are from. Whichever school you attended, most of us migrated later on in life, but you must have attended a basic school, a primary school in Jamaica. And we're saying to you that if you say to Mr. Channer and to the Give to Jamaica Week personnel, for example, my school in Jamaica is in rural Manchester. That is called Chantilly Primary School. So if I say to you, I would like to make a donation to Chantilly Primary School, that money is going to go to Chantilly and not to another school. And in the same breath, Mr. Chandler, can you also tell us the dates for this year's activities?
Absolutely. The official givetojamaica.com is live right now, and you can make pledges. We are also having the official Give to Jamaica Week is October the 18th to the 25th, and that overlaps with Jamaica's National Heroes Week, intentionally.
Best time to be a hero.
There you go. Best time to be a hero. Best time to celebrate and support the modern day heroes that are operating in Jamaica, the teachers, the principals, the people running nonprofits that are assisting young people with autism or deaf young people, or teaching vocational skills in rural parts of the country. And so it's an opportunity to create a new tradition around it. But before I end there, I want to say one thing. If you are a Chantilly graduate, Chantilly Primary from Manchester whose motto is excellence for all, which you would know better than most,
Yes.
is currently raising 150,000 USD. And they're asking to use those funds to replace the old building. So they're looking to rebuild the building, including classrooms, computer room, library, and guidance counselor office. So your school, currently with 80 students, is on givetojamaica.com looking to raise funds. And when people come, you don't have to talk to me or anybody else to find something you love and support it. You go to givetojamaica.com. You use the filters that we have, so you can search based on parish. You can search based on cause. If you know the name, you can enter the name and search directly, and you will see a bunch of options that pop up. And if you're like Sherry and you went to Manchester, you went to Chantilly Primary in Manchester, you find that and you click pledge and you donate to it. Easy as can be.
All right,
Take your 10 minutes.
and let us just break it down some more. So what you're basically saying to them, Barron, is that these schools, it's not like you're giving blindly to the schools. There is a site, it's called givetojamaica.com, right? It is alive. The schools actually input what they are looking for, what they need the money for. So us here in the diaspora, if we want to give, we can go on the website and give that money to, like for example, say Chantilly wants to build a new building, they want to have a guidance council office and all of those things. So if we want to make a difference, we just go to that site, we can select the school that we want to donate to and make our donation. Is that what you're saying?
That is exactly it. When you go there, you will see how much money they hope to raise, what they intend to do with that money, and then in addition to that, you will see their other needs, because in many cases they're raising for a specific thing, but they have other things that they would like. You will also see all of their contact information. So if you want to contact them directly via email, via phone, via letter, via Instagram, Facebook, whatever they have, we make that available to you so you can learn about and have direct contact with the school. And the idea here is really to,
all right. So people, if you're hearing me today, we're saying to you that what is happening right here is very straightforward. What is happening right here is verifiable. If you have your doubts about where your money is going, the contact information for your school, whichever school you want to give to, is there. You know, sometimes when you have things like the Red Cross and we just give and they use the money based on the need. But we're saying to you today that at this point, in the diaspora, many of us who attended schools in Jamaica, we're saying to you right now, the website is live. You can go to the website, select the school that you want to donate to. Let's make a difference. It's almost Heroes Day. Event is happening. The main event is happening the week of October 18th through the 24th. Go to the school. If you don't believe what we are saying to you, there is a phone number and contact information for the school. You can call the school directly and say, I saw this thing. I heard Sherry S. and Mr. Barron Channel talking about the Give to Jamaica week. And in that, they mentioned that your school is one of the participants and that you're asking for X, Y, and Z. Is that correct? So we're saying to you, this is verifiable. So if you want to make a difference, just do that today. Am I correct, Mr. Channel?
Absolutely correct. And the one thing to be added, because trust, and I'm glad you highlighted that point, the trust of people is critically important. And all communities have reason to be skeptical of things until you learn more. So there are a couple of things that people should know about this effort, which I think are relevant. Mm-hmm. One, the Give to Jamaica Foundation, which is the organization that is arranging for and promoting Give to Jamaica Week and created givetojamaica.com, is fully self-funded, all volunteer. We take zero fees, no reimbursements, no payments from any dollar that is donated. The only fees that will come out of your money when you donate money to online is one, credit card processing, and you'll have the opportunity to cover that if you choose to. Two, in order to make sure that your funds would get charitable contribution, we have a fiscal sponsor, and the fiscal sponsor charges a small fee. And three, when you move money from the U.S. to Jamaica, there's usually a currency conversion fee. We are actively negotiating with the Jamaican bank to reduce that fee. But those are the only three fees. But when you give your money, very likely 90% or more of that money will go directly to the school, and it will get there before the end of this year.
All right. So once again, people, the number to call to speak to Mr. Channer live in studio is 929-294-7298. Once again, 929-294-7298. So, Mr. Channer, I'm trying to see how different is this charity from other national giving drives?
Great question. So, I can't speak for everyone, but there's an important part here. One is the emphasis, the emphasis on direct giving. So that's one. Two, I don't know what your experience has been, but in my decades now being in the U.S. and being actively involved in trying to support Jamaica, I've not been able to find too many good sources that inform me about who the organizations are, what they need, and how much money they need. So we place an emphasis here on presenting to you information about them so you can learn about them, connect to them if you'd like to, and hopefully ultimately support them. The other part of this is a by the diaspora for the diaspora to benefit Jamaica kind of initiative. So we're heavily focused on not building an organization, but running a campaign that gives the audience members for Sherry S's Chit Chat the ability to find things to fall in love with.
Absolutely.
We're not trying to build a nonprofit. We're trying to help you find ways to support Jamaica, and it's simple. We give $1 billion a year to charity, and that's wonderful.
Yes.
How much of us can say 10, 20, 30% of that goes to support the country we love and the people that are there who need our help?
Absolutely. And of course, sometimes we see each person doing things like in silo. I'm doing my little thing here, doing my little thing there. This is a better way. It's like we're coming together under one umbrella, and we're guaranteed, because it's not like I'm going to send a barrel or two barrels. We're Jamaican, so we understand we send the barrels. We're not sending a barrel or two to this particular person, hope that it gets to that student who may need it. We're trying to do things on a larger scale, where not just 1 and 2 and 3 students can benefit, but the whole student population at large can benefit. So tell me again, Mr. Channer, what is your long-term vision for Give to Jamaica? For Give to Jamaica Week?
So but before I said that, it's important. Continue doing what you're doing and continue showing love the way that you show love. But we know over the next week, couple of weeks, we're going to find ways to spend $200, $300, $400 on things that are frivolous and just momentary. Why not spend $200, $300, $400 contributing to a school or to a charity in Jamaica? That's all we're saying. Continue sending the barrels, continue supporting people the way you do. This is just another way to show your love during National Heroes Week. Let's make National Heroes Week in Jamaica Give to Jamaica Week here in the U.S. and our form of celebrating the heroes. In terms of our vision is a couple-fold. One, we think this could be a new tradition for us, where every year during Jamaica's we have Give to Jamaica Week, and we're showing and supporting modern heroes by donating to them. So that's one. Two, the numbers I mentioned to you, $1 billion a year. Certainly, once this thing is successful, we will be able to give millions, if not tens of millions, a year to these different organizations. And we're starting with Give to Jamaica Week, October the 18th to the 25th. But the schools will still have things that they want to raise. The charities that are on there will still have their fundraisers. So if people love it and show that they want it by their engagement and their pledges and their donations, we are considering the idea of just having givetojamaica.com accessible all year long, so that you can go there and donate and support the schools.
Yes.
But, like any good party, you need people to show up in order for you to justify keeping the party going.
Right. So do you think that this model could inspire other countries to create similar give back weeks?
Absolutely, and hopefully it does. I believe admiration is a key part of inspiring people to do things. And so if you're someone who wants to start things and motivate people to do things. You can tell them to do it, or you can do it and have them see you succeed, and then follow it. We have tremendous diasporas. I have the pleasure of living in Miami, which has a significant Haitian diaspora, a significant Bahamian diaspora, and of course Cuban and others. We can all do that, and people are doing that. Now, Gift to Jamaica Week is our model, but if you think about the diasporas that we all look at and say they are successful, if you are a member of the Jewish community and you are a supporter of Israel as a country, there are infinite options for you to find ways to give money charitably that ultimately benefit and support their country and culture.
Mr. Chano, a quick question for you. I'm not sure if you're not. But are you familiar with Jamaica's Vision 2030 development plan?
Familiar with it, not detailed, not to the deep details, but
because I was going to ask you, how does this align with it?
Yeah, well, good question. So, one, we're in direct communication with the National Education Trust, which is the nonprofit extension of the Jamaican government in education. They actually have two campaigns on givetojamaica.com. Within that, the Vision 2030 includes, significant components that are about education. We are in conversation with them to make sure that the things that we are doing and the ways that we're trying to be helpful are complementary to that, and so that we're not helping people do something that is counter to Vision 2030. That said, as we all will know from America, one part is the vision and the government perspective. The other part is the people perspective. And so our view is if the schools tell us they want to support something, and if the diaspora tells us they want to support it, it doesn't matter what vision plan it's in or who has a perspective of it. Both sides have said they want this to happen, and the diaspora is voting with their contributions. And so as long as something is not objectionable in terms of what's being done and how it's being presented, we believe Jamaican public schools and Jamaican charities should have the opportunity to talk to the audience members of the Sherry Chit Chat show.
All right, let me take this call. Caller, good afternoon, you're live.
Hi.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, caller, you're live.
Good afternoon, Sherry South and your guests and your listening audience. It's Sharon Gordon just checking in.
Hi, Sharon, and welcome
to Jamaica. Can you hear me?
Hey, Sharon, how are you?
How are you, Barron? How are you?
I am doing good. An amazing ambassador.
Wonderful.
Jamaica Week.
Wonderful. Oops. No, I'm on an interview. I'm on a call.
All right, that's okay.
I'm actually at a wedding. I just have to full disclosure. I'm at a wedding. I'm hosting a wedding, but I had to get on to talk to you and Barron about the Gift to Jamaica campaign. This is such an important opportunity for us to really give back to charities and build our island and build it one community, one school, one life at a time. So I'm just excited about this.
And Sharon, I'm happy to have you here. So I have a quick question for you since you're here, because you're one person who believes in giving back to our little island on the rock. So what's the greatest mindset shift you'd like to see among Jamaicans about giving back?
I want people to give back for giving back's sake. Right? Give back because we want to build up and set up a strong infrastructure, social infrastructure, the actual physical infrastructure, but in terms of our socioeconomics and all that, we have to give back because our island needs it. And so if we give back for giving back's sake, think about your particular area where you come from. Don't think anything bigger than that, or your school, or find something that really stimulates you and give back to that, then you would see how you transform lives. And then that transforms Jamaica, because it's each person, each community at a time. So if we just give back for giving back's sake and not looking for no rewards and not looking for no big up and not looking for, me to this or me to that, but give back because God loves a cheerful giver. Give all you've got. And if we can take that attitude and create that mindset shift with us now in this time for Jamaica, oh my God, we're setting ourselves up for on a trajectory for just a serious, strong economic future, a socio-economic future, a socio-political future. I'm telling you, a culturally strong and developed future. We can't go wrong. We are a brand that is known worldwide. We've got to fix up the rock. We got to. And I think what Barron and his team have come up with this platform, this way to give back with the transparency and everything, this is what we've been waiting for. One people, 1 week, with so many charities, because like we say, every mickle make a muckle, and this is your chance to step up and do just that. The transparency is there. I'm telling you, this is what we have to do. Can we please just give back for giving back's sake?
Yeah, well said. Couldn't have said it better. Any last word for her, Barron, Mr. Chana?
No, thank you, Sharon. Sharon has been an amazing ambassador. We have others as well, but as you hear, she's among the most eloquent of them, and she says it properly. Just give back.
Thank you.
Be passionate, be supportive, and you give in many ways. This is another way. So if you don't have a great idea of what you intend to do, consider discovering, browsing through. Find a school, whether you've attended the school or not, or whether it's in your area or not. You can see what they need, and you can learn and get a sense of their character and decide if it's for you.
That's what we're talking about.
Well,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much.
Sherry South. Thank you, Barron. Thank you, everybody. Give to Jamaica.com.
Give to Jamaica.com.
There you go.
Well said.
Love my Jamaican people. Love you, Sherry. Love you, Barron. I gotta run. Love you, family.
All
Thank you
right.
so much for all you're doing. Just give to Jamaica.
Give to
God
Jamaica.
loves a cheerful giver. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right, give to Jamaica.com. Live upon. And at this point, Barron, I have to just kind of remind people why we do what we do, all right?
Yeah.
All right, I have to just touch it up a little bit like this. Well, today I don't know why my thing is giving me some problems today. I don't know why. I was trying to play a nice song from Chronix, but...
Yes, I met a girl this morning. She was love at first sight. Ooh, I met a girl this morning, and she was beauty to my eyes. I asked her where she from, she tell me in the topics. She asked me what's my name, I tell her I am Chronix. And I said, girl, tell me what's your name, and she tell me that her name is Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Smile for me, Jamaica.
All right, smile for me, Jamaica. And we are going to be smiling. We are going to be smiling for Jamaica as we go to the website, givetojamaica.com. The website is live up and running. We're asking all the people in diaspora to go out there and do what you have to do. Find the school that you attended in Jamaica. Go and look on the website if your school is there. And we're asking you to make a donation today. It's going for a good cause. You're going to see what the schools are asking for. It's there in black and white. All right? And if you don't trust what we're telling you today, the numbers and the contact information for the various schools are there. You can call the schools and verify for yourself. But let's make a difference for this Heroes Weekend. Be a hero and support your school. Support your school. Give back to Jamaica in any way you can. So, Mr. Chana, in your opinion, what's Jamaica's biggest untapped potential when it comes to national development?
Well, there are a bunch of areas and smart people focused on it. Part of the reason why we decided to focus heavily for this first year on public schools is because everybody will say people are the biggest potential and the biggest asset for any group, culture, country, company. It's people. And you have all of these young people, 200 primary schools on givetojamaica.com. Those primary schools are young people, just like the folks in your audience were at one point, that have hopes and dreams. And those hopes and dreams are fueled by their brains being shaped with information, shaped with aspiration. And so I think embracing school is embracing the development of the country, because all the problems that we think are there the young people that are there that are growing up in the country will develop a better understanding of it, be better positioned to solve those problems with our support.
And you know
I think
what?
we in the diaspora, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to sorry about that. Go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, go. I was going to say we in the diaspora often we identify the problems, which are a great start. The next step and what we hope to be a part of is how do we now find solutions that we can invest in?
Right.
We don't always have to be the solution. Sometimes we can invest in and support someone who knows how to solve the issue because they're close to the issue.
So, and for you as a philanthropist, have you noticed changes in how Jamaicans perceive philanthropy in recent years?
So, short answer is yes on both sides. On the Jamaican side, a couple of things are relevant. One, you have more organizations that are actually getting certified so that they can be recognized officially as charitable organizations, which tells you that they see that having that status means something to some people. So that's one. Two, on the Jamaican side, there's actually a social stock exchange, and you'll be learning more about that later on from givetojamaica.com. But there are structures that allow you to invest in companies that are social service-minded types of companies. So that tells you more on that end.
Right.
On the American end, if you take a look at the
let me take this call, Mr. Channer.
Yeah. Let's talk to the caller.
Caller, good afternoon. You're live.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Mr. Channer is hearing you loud and clear.
Mr. Chandler.
Who is this?
This is Mr. Chandler.
Channer.
Chandler.
Yes.
Is this Mr. Chandler from the Calabash Book Tour?
No, we're talking about the Give to Jamaica week.
Or to the schools?
Yes.
What's the name of the website? Man, the phone. What's the name of the website?
GiveToJamaicaWeek.com, right?
No, GiveToJamaica.com.
GiveToJamaica.com.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Which parish are you from, sir?
What is that?
He's asking which parish are you from?
St. Catherine.
Oh.
You're from St. Catherine.
But you sound like
we have
like one Jamaican for authors.
Love it. We have 6 schools from St. Catherine participating on GiveToJamaica.com. They include Bridgeport High, Old Harbor High, Cassius Golden High, Cumberland High, Waterford Infant School, and PGA Preparatory School. So tell your family and friends that they can support St. Catherine by supporting one of those 6 schools, or maybe all of them.
All right. So, yes, sir. So, there you have it. All right. So, we have the different parishes. Every parish is represented, and you must have attended a school. And I'm happy. We love when you pick up the phone and you call. I'm seeing Fillmore Allen over there in Christiana, Joe Blaine, Christiana, Paulette Robinson, Walderstan, Manchester. We're seeing Veronica Smykel over there in Coney Island. We're seeing so many people right now on the feed. Everyone on the world map. We're seeing Germany. We're seeing Hungary. We have Jamaicans all over the world, and we're telling you this time to get involved. You attended a primary school. See, Mr. Channer just told you about a couple basic schools are also involved. I know we're all familiar with like the UJA and the alumni associations, the colleges and so on, high schools. But see, this one is different, and I like the fact that they are doing primary schools and our high schools and our colleges, but we have to remember that you have to start at the very beginning. And you know, as I'm here, you know, we have Mr. Tony Isaacs, and Tony Isaacs, I think Tony gives back to a school named Prattville, and I think Prattville is in Manchester, and he's showing me that he got a plaque from them, Tony Isaacs, in recognition of outstanding contribution to school development. So we're asking everyone, do your own thing. Go to givetojamaica.com. Go there today and make a donation. Make a donation for your school. Go and look at the needs for your school. What does your school need? What does your school need? Make a contribution.
Prattville is on givetojamaica.com. They are raising $20,000 to construct a multi-purpose court to allow them to have safe space for physical education and community activity.
So Prattville is looking for $20,000.
$20,000 USD.
Yeah, $20,000 you're looking for. Prattville is looking for $20,000. So people, you're Manchester people, huh? Oh, but you send it through a different platform. Oh, he's saying that he's sending down $2,000 next week, but you're not sending it through.
Wonderful.
To the school.
Oh,
okay.
Whichever way you want. Tell the others who didn't know about givetojamaica.com that they have an opportunity to do that. And ultimately, and this is an important part, Sherry. We want people to go to givetojamaica.com. But if you're doing things and you're passionate about the things you're doing, keep doing it. All we're saying to you is that at some point in the next couple of months between now and the end of the year, you're going to find a way to give away $100, $200, $300, $400 to something just because you want to support someone else.
Yes.
We're giving you an opportunity to support something in Jamaica with a portion of that money.
And a platform.
And a platform that takes no fees. Again, we're self-funded at givetojamaica.com. We take no portion of the money. Of course, everything has a cost, so there are credit card fees, which you can cover. There are going to be exchange fees to get the money from the U.S. to Jamaica, which is unavoidable, but we're going to be negotiating with the banks to reduce those. And then we have a fiscal sponsor to make sure that everybody that wants a tax certificate and wants to get charitable deduction can get that, and that has a small fee. But we as an organization take no fee for anything that we have done to create givetojamaica.com. So 90+% of your money when you donate will go to the organization.
All right. You see, it doesn't get any better than that. And you see, what we're doing today, we're not even trying to rush it because it is such an important things for us to all get involved in. And if you notice, I said us. So everyone who is listening to me, whether you are in Europe, because I know we have a lot of people in Germany, we have a lot of people over there in Hungary, a lot of people in the United States. I'm looking at the world map right now. I'm looking at people who are listening to us on Mixcloud. I'm looking at people who want to get involved. We're giving you an opportunity. And over there, Marva Campbell in Clarendon is saying, great move. So we're saying everyone in this diaspora, you don't have to give 2,000 like Mr. Isaacs. You can give what you can. We're asking you to just go to the website, givetojamaica.com, find the school you attended, look at what they are looking for, and we're going to help today. So today is like we're doing, what do you call that thing that you do when you collect the money, Mr. Chan? It's like that, telethon?
Like a telethon, exactly.
So we're just the voice behind that today. We're saying to you, let's make a difference. And you see, we took our time. We tried to break it down for you. Mr. Chana didn't come here and rush away. He was here to take your calls, and you can still call him at 929-294-7298. 929-294-7298. If you have gone to the website and you have any questions or concerns, you can call him before he leaves us right now. So I also want to find out from you, Mr. Channel, can business or community groups join the effort?
Absolutely, they can, and they can in multiple ways. In terms of community groups, this is all about let's spread the word. They have membership that they can let them be aware of this effort so that they could be potentially supportive. For companies, we have some companies that are stepping up and saying they want to provide matched dollars. And so, for instance, say all the funds that are donated to a particular organization, they'll match it, a dollar for a dollar or a dollar for every $10. So there are multiple ways, or they can donate directly. This is structured to provide maximum tax deductibility for those who are American taxpayers. Now, circumstances will vary, but if you have a company, if you're an individual, you're subject to taxes. We have a fiscal sponsor who will manage the money. and make sure that your contribution qualifies as charitable. And so you can give. Businesses also can share the word with their employees if they choose to. We invite everybody to come. It's really simple. Go to givetojamaica.com, discover something to fall in love with, and donate to it.
Absolutely. And are there any collaborations with international development agencies or NGOs?
So informally, yes.
No,
so I can't name any, but I'll go one further. In terms of the campaigns, if you go to givetojamaica.com, what you will see is you have the ability to support the National Museum of Jamaica, that is the National Museum, that has a $100,000 campaign. You have the National Education Trust. Actually, let's take our time, Sherry, because just like you said, so the National Museum is looking to raise $100,000, and they want to use it to support the new Port Royal Museum, and they're going to be building out displays and other sorts of activities there, and so that's how the funds are going to be used. The National Education Trust, which is essentially the government nonprofit agency to help find money for things that aren't a part of the budget, they have two campaigns on the website. One is the Water is Life Fund. There are schools in Jamaica that are today buying water off of trucks in order to stay open because they don't have immediate access to water. And so this fund, $1 million is being raised to help 40 schools.
Wow.
They have the Innovation Starts Here. They want to create modern technology labs so that the young people of Jamaica's future, as connected to all the AI and all the various forms of technology, they're raising $2.4 million, but that is because they're looking to build one showcase high school science laboratory in each parish, so 14.
Wow.
So you can choose to support a part of one, all of one, or the entire campaign.
Yes.
But those are organizations that are participating, that are direct affiliates of directly related to public institutions in Jamaica. And it just goes to show you that the idea here is that people want to engage the diaspora, want us to find things to support there, and do that in a structure that works for us. And that's all we're trying to do with givetojamaica.com, is to say, you have passions, whether it be a place, whether it be a school, whether it be a cause, but you've rarely been given the opportunity to follow those passions and support it in Jamaica.
Right. And
we're offering that.
That's good. I see. And that's why I would say we took our time. So go to givetojamaica.com, and like I say, you can find something to get behind. Also know that media exposure can help to drive participation and awareness. We also know that if you have like official ambassadors or patrons tied to the campaign, that can also help. So kind of want to find out from you, what do influencers and public figures, what role they play in kind of amplifying this message?
Tremendous role, and we've been blessed to have ambassadors all across the diaspora and welcome more to be involved. And they've been assisting us in a host of different ways. Some people are sending emails to their friends and family and sharing the message of support. Some people are filming videos and posting them on various social media platforms to show that they support and they're behind what we do. Most of them are making direct donations as well to show that they're supporting with their treasure in addition to their talent. It's all about amplifying. Some of them have made connections. And in the same way, we have the great opportunity to be on the Sherry S. Chit Chat show. We're here because ambassadors made the connection to us, and so here we are.
Yes, sir. That's
true. The point here is it's a collective. It's about we and what we can do for the country, the culture, and the people we love. And everybody has a role in that, because you know someone that I don't know. You have an audience of people that listen to you that I can't reach, or nobody on our team can reach. Go to givetojamaica.com.
Yes, sir.
Shoot us an email at info@givetojamaica.com if you have questions. Call in to the radio show. What's the number, Sherry?
It's 929-294-7298. 929-294-7298. Any questions, any concerns, we do ask you to call because we do have Mr. Channel here live and it's the best way to get your questions answered. Oh, I tell you, it is. I just when I first saw what you guys were doing, I was so impressed. I said, "No, man, I had to get involved. I would love to have him on my show." And I also have to say kudos to Sharon Gordon, a sister who I truly admire for actually making this link and putting Mr. Channel on our radar because they are doing an absolutely beautiful thing. Also, do ask if you happen to be on my Facebook pages, Instagram pages. I'm asking you to reshare these to your groups, share the flyers to your groups. The official Give to Jamaica week is October 18th through the 24th, but right now the website is open, givetojamaica.com. Do something. Don't wait for Heroes Day. Let's do our part. Go and support our schools. And as we wind up, there's so much more we could talk about. But as we wind up, I want to know what's your message to Jamaicans overseas who may want to help. We know they can go to the website. Is it only monetary ways that can help? Or do you also need skills and what else can they do?
Absolutely. So a couple of messages I'd say to us is appreciate how powerful we are in all the different ways that we're powerful. Not only are we influential, but we're actually fairly wealthy, right? And wealth varies. But when you have a cohort of people, just America alone, and we know we've got our brethren all over the world, heavily in Canada, heavily in the UK, but just America alone, we contribute $1 billion USD a year, and the number is likely higher. Imagine if 10% of that, $100 million USD, were to go to Jamaica. That would be larger than almost any NGO that currently is doing support work in Jamaica if that came collectively from the diaspora. So we can have tremendous influence and tremendous impact. What I would say is if you want to help, find an organization first to be passionate about and recognize that you can invest your time in many different ways, making sure people are aware of their needs. GiveToJamaica.com is one way for them to be exposed. You can invest of your talent, volunteer.
Yes.
You literally on this website can find these primary schools, and you hit the nail, Sherry. Most of these primary schools do not have alumni associations. So when students leave, they don't get the benefit of ongoing support and promotion of their needs. Right. You will see 200 plus primary schools on GiveToJamaica.com. If you see them doing something that you think you can help them directly with, a lot of them need AC, a lot of them need fences installed, and the money they're looking to raise is to hire people to do those things and to acquire those things. If you have the ability to give them your talent and your time to replace money, that's going to be appreciated. And then treasure is just one way. It just happens to be the most efficient way. In your neck of the woods, Queens and Long Island and Brooklyn and Bronx and Manhattan, folks are very, very busy. So
yes.
if your challenge is time and talent, it could be that your give is treasure. And if treasure is what you want to give, GiveToJamaica.com is a very, very efficient way for you to give your treasure, but then also to find out where you can give your time and your talent, because you can call them, email them, follow their Facebook, follow their Twitter or Instagram. If they have any of those and they've let us know, it will be made available to you. There's nowhere you can go currently and find 230, 240 schools in Jamaica, find this level of information about them, and then ultimately choose to support them.
Absolutely. And it's the people, what I like about Mr. Channer and his team right now is that, see, they are not selfish. They are not only trying to get you to go to GiveToJamaica.com. But they're also letting you know that if you find a way that you can give back, like for example, right here at JA Irie Radio, our CEO, he's trying to put Wi-Fi Starlinks over there in Prattville that really needs the Wi-Fi. He's making sure that students there have access to the internet. So he's putting Starlink right there at Prattville. So we want to say to you, whatever you can, in whatever way you can. But we're telling you that if you don't have a way to give, then GiveToJamaica.com gives you that platform where you can make a difference. Go find your school, go and see what they need and see what you can contribute to in whichever way, shape, or form. But you know, for you, finally, Mr. Channer, you know, because time is kind of going for me now. When you look 10 years down the road, what impact do you hope Give to Jamaica Week will have on Jamaica and its people?
Great question. So the first thing is we hope to change the culture in terms of how the diaspora is connected to Jamaica. Absolutely, we're connected, and people are doing things, by the way. People are sending remittances to their family. People are helping, as the amazing alumni associations are doing, helping the schools that they are directly connected to, right? And other people are doing certain things, but when you look at strategic charity or strategic philanthropy, you say just simply supporting because you believe something is good for the greater development of the country, those causes are being overlooked and not getting the benefit of our wealth. We're given $1 billion a year, and no one can say 100 million of that is going to the benefit of Jamaica, or 150 million or 200. So we want to create ways, whether it be GiveToJamaica.com or others who may have equally impressive ideas, create ways to make it easy for the diaspora to figure out how to be charitable, how to do that in a tax-intelligent way, and how to do that in a strategic way to support Jamaica. In terms of the use of the funds, we also want to, this is an education campaign. The schools and the charities will increasingly learn more about what the diaspora wants to support and how to engage the diaspora when they're interfacing with them in this way. And so we're just matchmakers, helping people in the diaspora find things to love in Jamaica and helping those causes and schools in Jamaica learn about the people who are likely to love and support them. And over time, when you create that kind of culture, you increase the likelihood of people doing more, people connecting more. And so our diaspora, I've been here now for decades, and I've rarely had the opportunity to see easily hundreds of things, find something that matches my interest. And we think that that's part of the reason why the numbers aren't as obviously impressive as our community could be.
Right. So, Barron, this has been such an enlightening and heartwarming conversation. It's truly inspiring to see like an initiative that focuses on not just charity, but connection, unity, and nation building. So before we wrap up, I wanted to remind our listeners how they can get involved in Give to Jamaica Week.
Absolutely. And so thank you, Sherry, for the opportunity to be here on the Sherry Chit Chat show. And thank you, JA Irie, for the platform. And congratulations on what's being done for Prattville and the Starlink. They are also on GiveToJamaica.com. If folks want to connect and support, you can do it in a couple of ways. The main way, go to GiveToJamaica.com and navigate it, support it, find something. You can follow us on Instagram. We have a lot there that you can see at Give to Jamaica is the account. If you're a Facebook person, it's Give to Jamaica Week. If you're an email person, you can email us at info, I-N-F-O, at givetojamaica.com. Hopefully one or all of those are of interest to you. Reach out, connect, send us questions. You can pledge as of today. Now, pledge means we're going to take your information. We're not going to run your credit card today. We'll be following up with you. Starting October the 18th through the 25th will be the official Give to Jamaica Week. If you believe this has some value, if it's something that you want to support, you also have friends and family that may be inclined to support. So send them a text, send them an email, tweet about it. Post on Instagram, post on Facebook, and let people know. For those of you who want to be more heavily involved, if you'd like to be an ambassador or if you'd like to be involved as part of the organizing team as we go forward, please feel free to also reach out to us, info@givetojamaica.com, and be supported. And I can't thank you anymore, Sherry, for the opportunity.
And of course, you know that I believe in your cause. I would love to be an ambassador for what you're doing. I know, even though I know in my own little way today, I'm actually an ambassador. But I have to reach out now. I want to take a quick look now because I'm looking at some people on Facebook. So I want to say to you, Jacqueline Morris, thank you. I want to say to Veronica Smikle. I want to say to Fillmore Allen. I want to say to so many people who are on Facebook. If you attended school in Jamaica, be it primary school, be it basic school, wherever you attended, I'm asking you to go to the givetojamaica.com site. Look for your school, see what they're asking for. Mm-hmm. Each and every school has a need, right? So what Mr. Channer and his team did, he gave them the platform, not just give them money. He said, tell us what your needs are. What would you like to achieve? So I have to, because I'm from Manchester, I have to show out the Manchester schools. They say, Manchester, do not get left behind. My mother is from a place called Browns Hall, St. Catherine. I have to say, St. Catherine, do not get left behind. Go out there, Chilani, all right? Go to the website, givetojamaica.com. Look for your schools. Look for what they're asking for. I am telling you, I grew up in a place named Chantilly, rural Manchester, and Chantilly is asking for big money. Chantilly want to do a building. They want to build a guidance council. They want a new building. And I've been to Chantilly in recent months, and I've seen that it's the same old school from 30 or 40 or 50 years when I was there. So it needs some help. It needs some injection of cash. It needs some help. So we here in the diaspora, let's do our part. Find your school, whichever school you attended. Go look for the school, man. Give something. It can't be too small. And as Sharon Garden said, every little make a muckle. I said, go.
Yeah, every mickle make a muckle.
Every mickle make a muckle. So
and there's 37 schools from Manchester.
37 schools from Manchester. And we do know that we have more than 37 schools in Manchester. So for the powers that be, if you're listening to me today, Trelawney, Clarendon, make sure you go to givetojamaica.com. Look if your school is there. If your school is not there, make sure you register. The main event happens on October 18th through the 24th. Go there, man. Put it out there. Make sure you reach out to your alumni. Say, help us, man. If this was your alma mater, do what you can. Let us get involved because there is a team, a group of people that is giving us the platform to give you somewhere to help us, all right? So we want to make a difference. We want to put our, what do you say? No, we want to, like we all, a lot of people like to talk, so we are give and we are give back. Let us put our money where our voice is, all right? So once again, before we wrap up, like I said, we just reminded you how to get involved, but I just want to say thank you, Mr. Barron Channer, from the Give to Jamaica Week Foundation. Thank you for joining us and for the amazing work that you and your team are doing. And to all our listeners, remember, giving isn't about money. It's about love. It's about action and pride in where we come from. So let's all give to Jamaica in our own way this week. In fact, start today if you can, all right? Give to Jamaica Week. When we go out, every time we go somewhere, you hear a song and we put up our flags and we get excited. Especially overseas, you hear something Jamaican and the fingers go up in the air and we're proud to be Jamaicans. If you are proud to be Jamaicans, then I'm asking you to give to Jamaica Week. Before you go, I have a song for you, right, Mr. Channer?
Please. I love it.
past 22.
Oh, when we were little babies, we had teething pains, you see. Then we started to crawl, and many a times we would have ball. But I am proud to be Jamaican, and I love little island. Oh, 22 years.
All right, we're proud to be Jamaicans, and every time we hear these Jamaican songs, we're the first in line. One more for you.
Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there, yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica.
All right, talking about Jamaica love. We're talking about the pride of Jamaica. We're talking about our island, our little island on the rock. Everybody want to talk about Jamaica, 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 this, Jamaica, that. But this is your opportunity to get involved. We're saying help our students, help our schools. Let us build from the bottom up, because there is a little thing that you can do for Jamaica. Let's just do it now. Because, we spend so much money by a pair of shoes and a little dress and so. So let's forego certain things this time and just give to your school. Every little make a muckle. I want to say thanks again to you, Mr. Barron Channel, and I'm going to give you the opportunity now to say thank you to your listeners all over the world. Germany's here as well. Hungary's here. We have Canada. We have South Africa. And Jamaicans is in every corners of the world. So the opportunity right now is yours.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you, Sherry, for the invite, and to the listeners of the Sherry S. Chit Chat Show and JA Irie. Thank you for listening in. Hopefully, you've been moved and you have heard something that compels you to go to givetojamaica.com. As Sherry said, and as Sharon said, every mickle make a muckle. If you have $20 and that's how you like to support, it's welcomed and it's cherished. If you have $2,000 and that's how you like to support, it's welcomed and it's cherished. These young people and those who are beneficiaries of the charities in Jamaica don't have the ability to directly connect with you. That's what's been missing. We are giving you a chance to find something on givetojamaica.com that you can love, not something that we force on you, not something we tell you to love, but find something you love, or find somewhere you love and find a way to support it on givetojamaica.com. 1/4 of every public school in Jamaica is there. So whether you went to school or not, if you believe education is essential to the future of Jamaica, you will have a school you can support. You will have the National Education Trust to support. All range of opportunities there. Charities, if you care about autism, if you care about support for the deaf, if you care about supporting arts and culture, if you care about museums, there are all other things that you can support at givetojamaica.com. I thank you for the amazing conversation. I thank you for the questions, and our team, we're looking forward to engaging with you at givetojamaica.com. Have a blessed Sunday to everyone and enjoy the music, because Sherry S.'s Chit Chat Show is always here to bring community vibes.
Sure, absolutely. And of course, you know that we are going to be sharing the YouTube link with you. We're going to be sharing the interview today on all platforms, making sure that if you missed the interview today, then trust me, we're going to share it everywhere. So you still have an opportunity to give back. Thank you, Mr. Chana. This song for you from Sweet Abidi.
Thank you. Sweet